Yo, yo. Health 100. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't give you the dates that you are playing. It gives you like the in-game dates. Delete everything. I think. I don't know if I have to beat it on Master. Let me check real quick. Just checking to see if I can vape on YouTube. What the hell? What does it say? Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. So we'll do this on Master. Oh, I'm pretty sleepy. Can't believe it's six o'clock already. It's like I really didn't do anything today.
In actual fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
This is my favorite Stalker game.
Without going into detail, I
Everybody's least
must
favorite.
say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly. Although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
Oh, he's waking up.
Check the volume. The volumes. I can barely hear it on my monitor, so hopefully it's alright.
You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, Stalker. How are you feeling?
If I could turn it up. The only thing is I don't want the mic to also pick up the audio from the game. It's like really annoying.
Do you remember what happened to you? In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery.
Is that working?
Group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here.
Still wanted to pick up.
You for as long as you're here. We call ourselves S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission. Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs. But our boys got you out just in time. Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing. So let's continue this conversation later.
Keep wanting to grab the mouse.
we got visiting
Hello,
elsewhere.
Marks.
You sure
You
are a
became
whiff
quite
of
a
fresh
legend
air.
while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Well then,
Hello.
you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission, the biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil. I was collecting bottles one after another, and they let me here. I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. He didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to Clear Sky. The guys here are alright, and I need it here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cold around here. In our base, as you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back, or let you bleed to death to save a med kit. You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it, and the fewer that do, the better. Lebedev is our leader. The man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than... well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray. He can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot. He could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally, we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you. He knows what stalkers go
Leave
through
the
to
merc
get
alone
their
with your
loot, and
dirty
he
jokes.
respects that.
I need to see him.
Well, brother, if Lebedev says he needs to see you, that ain't up for a discussion. Go on, I'll catch you later. Welcome back from the afterworld.
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on this situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, the zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history. As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined. And our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago. No, that emission was incredibly powerful. It was on a level of its own. It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing it. Everything is different. The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is that you managed to survive it. I see. How can I help you? Getting out of here isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay a secret for long. We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin. There are so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it. The problem is that we're not really the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground. But you, one look at you, tells me you're a pro in that sort of thing.
This is the second outpost. We're
Your
under attack. I
experience
repeat,
can
we're
save the
under
lives
attack.
of
Help!
many of them. That's enough chit-chat. There's been another attack on our outpost. Help us fight it off. If it makes any difference, some of the boys who saved you are there right now. You still remember how to survive in the zone? Great. Get over to the trader and he'll fit you out with some basic equipment. After that, head straight to the outpost. Once you're outside the base, listen to my advice. I'll try to guide you along.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
Trader, a fighter is on his way to you. Issue him with
Shadow
all the equipment
Chernobyl was
he'll
my
need for
first
the mission.
Stalker game.
Roger
But
that.
just something about this one just got my attention a lot better.
Visitor? I'll be right there. At last. Here, take this basic equipment kit. It's designed specifically for patrol missions. I've been ordered to issue you some equipment. There's no time for questions. The boys need you now.
What you need, Stalker?
Yeah, I was thinking of trying Twitch, but
There are anomalies ahead. Be
I
careful.
don't know.
Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
I don't know. Probably can.
Oh, by the way, you can sometimes find artifacts in anomalies. You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up, easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Oh, the lime yesterday. So it's radioactive particles producing the effects of radiation -2. That ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Yeah. Yeah, and then I can return both of these plugins, well, all three of them, the USB-C to the regular USB, the adapter, and then the HDMI. No, none of them. It's just connected with the regular USB-C, because I kept trying to use the adapter, and it was like error, use the iOS. It was like use the iOS cable for the thing, and so I swapped it out, and then the voila that worked. I was like, all right.
Well, shit. These motherfuckers, you need to make your own fucking TikTok video being like, you don't need all this shit, bro.
$60.
Yeah. You don't need all this shit.
I know, I was like,
As long as you have an iPad, you can just get this app and sync everything up.
yeah.
Did you unplug the camera?
Run for the tower! The monsters can't get you there!
No, Windows camera.
No, I haven't touched it. I've been telling you to plug it in.
It's been plugged in, but it didn't have the light on there.
Oh. No, I didn't touch anything down there.
Phew, you're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
Ammo right here, guy. Yo. Where are we going? Kill the boars?
Attention all fighters. Enemy mission is approaching. Get to cover now!
Let's see. I'm sleepy. Yeah, it's all open. looking to see how to do it on TikTok.
I think people really just like set up their phones and
No, I could see how they do it, like on OBS.
You survived a
But I
normal
have to
mission
download like an
is the
extension
release of energy
because OBS
accumulated in the zone.
will
A
recognize it, but you
discharge,
need
if
like
you
a
like.
I don't know, a key.
But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone.
Give me a blanket so I can
The
cover
zone
my...
tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo. A place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher.
I'd rather do it on paper.
It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the Vishkranta. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the Scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain scorcher.
Yeah, but then I took a nap and then it was 11 and then we got ready and then we went to go do all that and it's like 7 already. 6.
I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process.
I don't think this needs Wi-Fi. I'll turn it off. Nah. I don't know what it did this time, because on the laptop it had like a wider view. This one's like a little square.
I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what S.T.A.L.K.E.R is doing. We are trying to prevent that disaster.
I was trying to figure it out. Yo, it says it's at... Here, let me try this. Is this better? Is that better? I just don't want it to pick up the game audio because I'm using my speakers.
You're right. But we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions. And that means something. We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price. There's a strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will. They mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even
Hey,
dream
thank
of.
you.
And at the moment, we need to act very quickly.
I'm YXO. Is that Ivan? I think it is Ivan.
I knew you'd ask that.
Hey, you want to stream some Monster Hunter?
If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and
I don't know if the
yourself.
I don't know if the bandwidth will let me do online and
from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice.
stream at the same time. That's a thing. I'm surprised it's letting me stream at all, dude. TBH. Yeah, I disconnected the iPad and the phone.
Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us? Then listen
I'll help you
carefully.
guys.
We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's
Stream some Monster Hunter, bro, or what? Monster Hunter? He wants to play World.
through the swamps, of course.
Wait a minute. Reaching the Great Swamps is easy. Our guides will lead you out. But if you want to actually survive there, you need to learn about the current tactical situation in your PDA's new features. So if you're curious about it, just ask. See you later. I'm down for Monster Hunter anytime. I'm gonna eat real quick. Alright, go ahead and eat, man. Enjoy. Enjoy the food.
Stalker, what do you want?
Stalker, what do you want? See real quick.
What's with this stalling, huh?
We're there, so you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me, it won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing hamlet.
Mark, it looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA. You should find the location of our squads there. I suggest you get yourself over to the fishing hamlet. That's where they are.
What do you want, anyway? You have my full attention.
Eliminate enemy at the pump station. Is this where I'm at? Can't put the marker.
Stay down and wait. I think we got them all. Sit tight where you are.
Looks all quiet to me.
I think we got them all.
Stay down and wait.
Chill, fellas.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Hella. I'm playing it on master.
You'll have to fight out in the open.
Yeah. I can. I had to plug them into the speakers. What is the aim? I feel like that's not a real like first person aim. Is that everybody? Alright. What the fuck? Those are homies. That's not a homie. Let me see, hold on. The camera shake.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, what do you want? Where are you little shits hiding?
Fucking gang of dudes just rolled up. Let me save.
For your signal. They see us! I repeat, they see us! You awake over there? We're waiting up for you!
fucking dudes are just all congested.
They see us! I repeat, they see us!
What the fuck?
Все, ты труп. Его. Пішла жара. Йому прикурити. Щас ти в мене крути. Оги мушки, ти зачатка сліда.
Thanks for helping out. Drop by our base sometime. We'll find a way to pay you back. That's a pro-
Our next objective is their main base.
Nice fight, wasn't it? think we got them where you are.
she can take a nap, but I can't. I think I am gonna take a nap. I don't know. I think I'm getting sick. We just went out to eat. That's it. I know I'm getting sick because when I swallow it hurts. Like my nose. Like my nose is like I have a nasal infection or something. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot to put your things back. Your lava lamp. You can go return this stuff tomorrow. You don't have to go with me.
They spotted us!
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Let's play catch a grenade!
What? Alright, no more taking around. Okay.
We'll smoke him out with this. Sit tight where you are. Keep your eyes peeled. Stop. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Looks all quiet to me. Let's play catch a grenade! tired of these trips.
See? Wouldn't a nap sound good right now? I'm gonna take a power nap right now. Fuck this.
They see us! I repeat, they see us!
Mark, we're waiting for your signal.
What happened? OBS Studio disconnected, reconnected. What did it disconnect?
Come on, man, this ain't funny.
Reconnection
Come in.
successful. It's stupid.
Hey, you alive over there or what?
Just the whole gang's there. Hey,
You awake
man.
over there? We're waiting up for you. We'll have to fight out in the open.
Stupid. See how they like these, bro. For real? Did you see all the dudes, how they were all, like, congested?
Yeah.
They're just all stuck together. Shit's in. Says it disconnected.
No?
Nah, I don't know why it was like OBS is reconnecting or something.
Everyone spread out! Shoot only on my command!
Обережно, чужі!
Thanks, Matt.
captured the
You
renegade
really
slayer.
turned it around.
All we need to do now is take control of the paths to the swamps.
Place my own markers. Cut him up good. Fuck that. Ooh. Where's the backup? There's no backup. Fuck.
Кончай, гада! Ну що, отримав?
Pulled out the
Who's that?
fucking
Get through.
Where are you little shits hiding? Keep on guard.
Swamps are now under our control. Good job, boys. You're ready to join the action on your command. Dig in at key positions and wait for further instructions. You ain't all dead over there, are you?
Go to according with the
Come on, get on the air already.
You got my full attention.
I think I'm gonna take a nap. Just yawning. Sleepy. Can't do this shit.
What you need, Stalker?
I need a nap. That's what I need. What's this guy doing? Guess I can
You got
go
my
to
full
bed.
attention. Stalker, what do you
I'm
want?
just gonna keep yawning.
What you need, Stalker?
Alright, I'll take a nap. Ooh. When we wake up? Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, bro, chill. Chill, daddy.